Coming to you from my home office here in Seattle, Washington. In today's training video, I want to teach everybody how to create a video slideshow for Facebook. If you want to do an ad campaign at the back, let me just kind of get in here. So let's say you're creating a campaign in your Power Editor and you go to do your ad set. You have a choice right here between a single image and a single video or a slideshow. So I want to show you guys today how to very quickly and easily create a slideshow. Now, you would want to do a slideshow. I've done one for, or actually a couple for some clients in the past, and it always seems that the times that we did them is when we didn't have enough time to sit down and script out a video, but we had a bunch of images laying around, and we could very quickly throw them together and make what appears to be a video, because it's moving pictures with music, is the slideshow. Okay, so before we begin, the first thing that we're going to need is, you need to know is there's 10 images that Facebook allows you to have in your slideshow. And if you look right here, it says, I've already pulled up the like what you need to create a slideshow ad inside Facebook. It tells you that you can upload between 3 and 10 images. You can upload or a video of your own, but in this case, I'm going to show you how to use images. And then right here, what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop our images into this little placeholder here, up to 10 of them. And you can set them for up to 5 seconds each for a 50-second duration, right? And then you can upload music inside of Facebook, or you can add music, and I'll show you how to do that. Or when you get to the end here, you can also put video captions and overlay over the top. And so right here, the reason I'm here, I want to show you this. This is the pixel size we're going to need for our images, 1280 by 720. And I've written that down, so I have it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our journey today over on Canva. Now, I've done some previous training on Canva a few minutes ago, actually. It's on my YouTube channel if you would like to know. Canva is a free resource we have where you can doctor and create images, and you take a photo and make nicer images and use them for your marketing. I use them all the time. So if you just go to canva.com and create a free account, it should take you about 2 minutes. And then once you're inside, you come to this create a design. These are some, if you hover over them, you see how the pixels show up right there. So it's kind of nice because they already have Instagram, social media, presentation, Facebook post, Facebook cover, which is really nice. I'll do a separate training on that. But today we're going to be using, let's see, we want to click on use custom dimensions right here. And we're going to put in the 1280 by 720, which is what Facebook told us to do. And we're just going to open this up and get it ready. So now the second thing I want to do is, I don't have any real marketing, a real marketing brand I'm doing this for today. So we're going to have some fun with this. I'm going to go to Pixabay, which I've also done a training on. They have free images that are royalty free that you can download, that you won't get in trouble for using. You won't get sued or anything. People put them up knowing that they're doing it basically to get discovered as artists. And so you got some really great stock photos up here, but you can also keyword search them. So let's do I don't know. Let's pretend to do like some sort of food. Let me put in a food. I'm looking for 10 photos of food. Let me see what comes up. Let's see. How about, okay, well, the people I've done this before, let's say we're doing an advertisement slideshow for I'm going for food. Let's do maybe candy. There's enough for candy. I'm sure there is. Okay, let's pretend we're doing a Valentine's Day campaign. That's perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on a picture. I'm going to do free down. I click on free download, and I usually do the medium one, the 1280 by 853, and do download. And it's got a name, so you want to just you're going to have to write down these names. It's easier for me if I do it Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to find another one. So we're going to pretend that we're doing a Valentine's Day campaign for somebody. So download one called Candy. And this might look like a lot of work, but I'll show you how you can actually very quickly, if you know the steps, like anything, right? If you know the steps, you can cut down your work and knock out something out of the park in just no time. And I did this with a client. They're a brick and mortar. They sell specialty oils and balsamics for their customers, so that you cook with fish and things like that. And we did a slideshow of their product, and we put it out. We added some really great music in the background, and we ran a campaign for them, and they hit it out of the park. And honestly, I think it would have worked better than if the client would have actually talked to the camera. So it just depends on the kind of, I'm writing down the names of this. It just depends on the kinds of marketing that you're doing. So if you're just trying to, create awareness for your store, or you're doing a specialty sale, right? That's when you might want to run something like this. Let's see, there's cookies, Christmas cookies. Let's try another Valentine's. Sure, why not? Looks good. No Valentine's chocolates. Go back. We're almost done. Just gonna grab 4 more. Yeah, it's not really, it's more gummies, but that's okay. Okay, this is called jelly beans. Go back. Donuts. You can tell I'm hungry. Donuts. So you guys get the point. This is more for just show and tell here. I'm not really running a campaign, but okay. So we've got, this cookie platter looks good. You'll see. Cookies. 2 more, and then we're good. Ooh, that looks good. And what's this called? This is called praline. And then 1 more. We will be done. Done over here. Cupcakes. Let's do cupcakes. Download. Oh, okay. I accidentally clicked on something. I did not want to click on Shutterstock. We want this to be, this is free. So you want to click on free download here and here. There we go. It's called cupcakes. Now, like in my last video, I showed you everybody how to use Canva. We're going to go over that again a little bit briefly. When you go over to Canva, now that we've saved our 10 photos down to our desktop, we're going to click on upload and click upload, and we're going to upload all of our downloads, right? And what you can do is you can do all these at once, right? And hit enter, and it brings them in all at once. So, but that's not the only one we had in here. So let's try heart, chocolate. Looks like it went alphabetical. I don't know why I did that. Bring those in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got one called Valentine's Day. Okay. And then one called Candy. one called jelly beans. This is why it's good to mark, write down the names of your images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm missing one. Jelly beans, donuts, because of cookies. Cookies. Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is the dimension on the right, is the dimension of the ad size that Facebook wants. So we're going to select our first image. We're going to start out real nice with this one. We're going to do a background of, let's say, we want romance. So we probably want it to be red, because remember, we're doing a slideshow on Facebook too. Okay, let's just set this up a little bit. Let's say we're running an ad for a chocolate shop, and these are all the cookies and candies that they sell inside of their store for Valentine's Day. So let's start with that premise first. Let's make sure we have a theme for our photos. So because Valentine's Day is coming up. So let's say we want to watermark. I probably want to watermark my heart, like with hearts or something like this. Something maybe cutesy in the corner for all of them, or maybe a logo from my company. If I were doing this for real, I would probably do something like this. And I'm really big on borders, so you want to make sure you put like a square. You want to. I have a ninja trip. It's not a secret. I've told everybody what it is. You scroll down the left-hand side, about 20 boxes. There's a white box. There's only one of them. It's right there. It's free. And I use it on like every single image I ever put out. Now, what's cool about this is once we do the first image, we're just going to rinse and repeat and just rotate our images in and out. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're going to do the border. We're going to do a darker red, so it really pops. Maybe like a, there we go. Right? So we've got this, and that already looks really good. It's not even for a real company. I like it. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be, we've got the right dimensions. This looks good for what we're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to rename this. We're going to do Facebook slideshow number 1. So it's slide number 1, right? And we're going to download as a PNG. And that is going to be number 1. And we're going to save it to our desktop. Okay, now all we're going to do here is we're going to remove the background. We're going to keep everything else the same. We're going to just plop that in there. And again, you can definitely spend more time on it if you want. If this were a real campaign, we would definitely spend more time on it. But I want to get to the part where I'm showing you guys what we're doing. Okay, you put the border back on it, and put that like right there. Where is it? Where'd it go? Right there. Change the name. Remember, this is just for internal purposes only. There's number 2, right? Download PNG. Okay, and it downloaded that. Now I'm going to do the rest of these. Just pop this one out. You can delete it. You just hover over it and delete it. Put the donuts in there. Boom. Donuts. Arrange this to the front. Puts the grid line back over the top. Oh yeah, okay, you gotta move this out of the way for a second. Highlight this, the hearts, and do arrange and do forward. Forward again. Okay, I'm gonna go back one. It's supposed to be behind the frame, that's why. There we go. Oops. And done. So just rename this Facebook slideshow number, or slide number. Come on, get in there. 3. Done. Download. Save. Let it go. So I've got number 2, 3. Highlight the donuts, hit delete. You still have the image over here on the left, so you don't have to worry about it on the right. We'll do gummies. Same thing, highlight the hearts. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can highlight the gummies and you hit arrange and move them back twice. There you go. And then you want to make sure this is up top. And then you would say, okay, Facebook slideshow 4. Man. Done. Download. PNG. Okay, we're going to do one more. I thought we were going to do 10, but I think for today's class, we'll just do 5 because that's all we need. And then we'll do truffles at the end here. Arrange them to the back. Highlight the hearts. Move. Get the hearts. Move them forward. Then highlight this. Make sure he's at the front. Okay, this will be slideshow number 5. Slide number 5. Download PNG. Okay, now I'm gonna check on this really quick. Okay, so we have what we need right now to, oops, there's my Facebook. Okay, we have what we need to create our slideshow. So I want you to pretend in your mind that you're in your Power Editor, you are in the back office, and you're getting ready to produce an ad. Okay, and so now we have our images on our desktop down here, and now we're going to go ahead and create our slideshow. So we click on slideshow. We're going to do add an image. And then we're going to add photos. And I'm going to upload. Now, this has a temporary storage in the background for previous photos you might have uploaded. And I have not uploaded these yet into Facebook. So I'm going to upload. Now, this is great because we can drag and drop. And they're still on my download bar. So I'm going to drag and drop number 5. Number 4. Number 3, number 2, and number 1. Yeah, we don't like the order they're in. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm going to do confirm because we can reorder them. Okay, so I can take this one, right? Put this here. Okay. Put that here. Maybe. It used to let me. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's one of those things where it was only allowing me to, I think it only allows you to bring them in the order that you have them drug in. Now, because I've already added them, they're already in here. So the order you click them is the order they're going to be in the slideshow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confirm. There we go. And up here, you can see we've got a little preview thing going on. We want to, you can pick whether or not you want to fade between your slides, which we do. And you can pick up to 5 seconds. So let's do 4 seconds each. Might be a little bit long. Now you'll see back here. So this is actually really simple. You bring in your photos, you pick fade or no fade. And then you're going to go over your music tab, and we're going to look for a music that's going to go with our presentation here. So probably something dreamy, I'm guessing. Ooh, I like that. And you can kind of see the cadence. It'll. Okay, so if it's too fast or too slow, you can always change this on your slides to go back to, for example, I like dreamy. I'll probably do that one again. So let's see if it works better with 5 seconds, because 4 is almost too quick. Let's try it again. I'm looking at the hearts. Oh, there we go. The music match. Making me hungry. Gummies. Okay, now I'm going to add, for some reason, there's not a fifth. There's 4. I don't know why there's not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did not come in? This came in. This came in. Oh, my donuts didn't make it. Well, that's a travesty in and of itself. Confirm. Okay, so it'll add it to the playlist. Let's try it again. So I don't like it at 5 seconds. I like it better at 4. But the one thing to remember is when your first slide, is going to be, you might want to repeat this slide twice because people are going to be interrupted. And if it's your most powerful slide, they're not going to see it because it's going to go whip by really quick because they have to hover before they click on it, before it'll start playing. Okay, so when you're done, you click Create Slideshow. Yeah, so there's a reminder over here. It has a Facebook and Instagram have a 50-second max on slideshows, and they just play and play. So it's uploading here. So the thing about this too is, like, if you kind of stumble through it the first time, or if you don't, just remember to upload to click on the photos in the order you want them to appear, and to already either already have a soundtrack that you like, or I've gone out from a public domain and purchased like a a soundtrack for $15 and for my client, and I overlaid it on top of the images. And we really enjoyed it. Worked out really well for him. We've got, let's see. Aha. So here's what it looks like. Here's what's going to look like in the news feeds, right? Okay, so it auto loops, which is awesome. See if I can get it to shut off. I don't know if I can. Okay, stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then you can do video captions. Looks like there's a way to upload your captions. I actually haven't done that before. I don't think it's too difficult. You can, if you want to do text overlay on top of your screens, I don't know if I'd recommend that necessarily, because you're already trying to get somebody's attention, right? And then you're putting words on top of it. So then you're really asking them to engage. So whereas images like already elicit emotion, but when you start adding words on top of images, then they have to like really think. And like on an ad like this, where this would have, I provide counseling. That's funny. That was from one of my other clients. You would say, like, so this is what the rest of your ad might look like. You would say, ready to, well, remember, you own a boutique that sells candy, right? Ready to surprise, I can't spell today either. There an R, surprise. Surprise your favorite person with sweet treats. Be ready this, I almost said Thanksgiving. That's so funny. Be ready this Valentine's Day by placing an order from our store. Click here to place your online order today. And then you would have the URL here, or if you had a link inside of your store, inside of Facebook, we would put that right here. And look, it's going to show up right there. So they're going to see the hyperlinked you know what? I'll use this one as an example. Just even though since we're just plain fake here. Okay, paste. You want to make sure to give people a very clear call to action. So you want to say, click here. And another tactic you can do here is also put a space right there. Right? So it kind of spaces it out a little bit. And there's a space between the link and the video. Okay, so we ask a leading question. We are answering a pain point. They don't have any candy. Are you ready to surprise your favorite person with sweet treats? Be ready this Valentine's Day by placing an order from our store. Please click here to place your online order today. Click here. And you can, sometimes I like to put emojis in there too, but that's more, I'll do that in a later lesson. But this is what it looks like so far. So now you've got this. This is what it's going to look like. And you'd be amazed at how many likes, comments, and shares something this simple would get. And honestly, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Honestly, it's better than what a lot of people, there's a lot of value for going live and doing Facebook Lives and stuff. But if, like I said, if you're a brick and mortar and you need just something simple and quick, let's just see how long this took me. 26 minutes, and that's stopping and explaining it the entire way, right? And all the resources we use were free. So I really don't think you can do much better than that using free resources. Sorry, for using free resources. There, that's where I want to go. So if you want to think about your marketing budget, like, where do you want your money to go to? If you could cut a few corners on the actual ad creative and still get the maximum output that you're looking for, you're going to want to do that. I mean, especially if you're a small to medium-sized business. We use this technique on a few brick and mortars. The first one, like I said, is sells specialty oils. We ran this campaign right in front of Easter with the SlideShow. And we spent less than $100, and it resulted in about $6,000 in sales for that person. He was very excited, and as was I, because it made sure that it worked. So it was a great way to keep people in front of your campaign. Now, as far as targeting, you can target either the people, if you're targeting people who you don't know, right, for the first time, like your cold market, they've never heard of you. But let's say like I'm near Seattle, I want to do within 50 miles of Seattle, who like chocolate. This would be perfect to get them engaged and to learn more about your store and to click on this link right here and at least get people to start getting engaged. All right, you guys, that's the end of this training. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop any comments that's on YouTube, drop a comment down below. I'll be able to get back to you. Be sure to come on over to Facebook, on my Facebook group. On my page, follow my page and join our private group where I teach marketing and sales strategies. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Have a great day.